abusia prophet Telvin so wa abekasa bebre afa ye insensema ekoso na nsen efa God's general ene uti dawa mo insensemo no afi Aseidu Nketia ne afenyo markings insensem Dr. Baumia mo ene
Ghana de yatena sunwe mu ache Christopher ne nkramofo yatena wo asundwe mu ne odomu papa amai bebre kura env yen say na motumi yatena sa ebi ware masala chini na mosque ni yatena fefefe boni bi ansie na last week yati say Sheikh Bibeka say according to report no na apostle bi adika abeka setia komshani Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say sebio onye prophet na oye dododo I mean unprintable words which me pese mesa repeat wa enti Sheikh no according to report no ono so tie no na odi abufuo beka say obi kasetia komshani Muhammad no di natemo a yebetumi kum sa nipa no na okum na hwinsi na Ghana for sorry na yenchino na finally enra before nra no abepa acho but nra police for kochi no na o machi apostle no so aka ho eni ehu se yenuanum kramofobia na o nso ne apostle ni gina ho na o mo kwari apostle no yehu de ye na sotro ewa apostle na sum say sen ene no so amanfo say no ono so ewase ya chi no ade achi ye ono so ya chi no enti ase achechi na yehu se interior ministry omo abekasa
right
say a police for corona omo hwema yetimi bo apostle na sum no ewase IGP call omo na punishment bi ohobia na yede momo now escalate now I say abufuo be shenipa mu nkramofobia edwa Christophobi edwa I've seen pastors talking like it's getting a bit weird ediana wakafa ho
it's a very tough battle but I want to really carefully address it on say ohwe sa case na I actually have a problem with it from the very beginning. No, this place is where you take it serious.
Good.
At the end of mechanism, I believe say I have a very tight. The time I saw Chief Imam was somewhere in 2018 or 2016.
Yeah, near check.
There about. Yeah, I think I was with him. We even have a picture. And all those people, like I have a lot of even Muslim Zongo community chief.
Yes.
Yeah, he's literally visited me so many times in my church as well. I mean, it's literally been in church.
Yeah, it happens.
Exactly. So we have like Christians and Muslims today in Ghana. We are the best. We have the best relationship ever.
Sure.
Yeah, and I don't think we should ever fight because of that kind of situation. Yeah. So in that angle, no, I told you the last time. I said, baby for the top beans in your mom. They are like basically my security at that time. Like they don't go to church.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the Bible, we'll laugh about things and then do our thing. But they respect me as their pastor.
Exactly.
I respect them as a Muslim. They see me as their boss. They follow everything is fine nicely. So at the end of the day, that's how this thing is. Now, when you go to this situation, I saw a problem that is going on. The two problems. One thing is I stand for truth.
Okay.
Number one. Imam no kasano because I wanted to know from the other apostle on the side what was the problem. So I wanted to know if they are related.
Okay.
Because there were videos from different locations.
Yeah.
So Mitie and I mean said they were not related.
Okay.
So I did not understand why the apostle was arrested in the first place.
Okay.
But that one I'll explain it further.
Okay.
But I did not see any relation between the two videos. The first video no na Imam no kasem church adie. All church adie no say akwabia oye obodin bi Kusatsu news ni bi obodi tribe bi din.
Okay.
Yes. Obo tribe bi din no. Osi sa nipa no ono oye pepe ni. Ye tu ni pepe din.
Okay.
Oye Muslim.
Okay.
And omo nim na se. Enti osi kotokoli. Yeah. Okay. Kotokoli ni. Na omo nim ase na ene ono abegina oye Muslim ene ono aka say obedi prophet atem. Dabi omunti ompinisa na obi di prophet am na chana onkunu okunu na ye che otumu kra obeko alijana. That's what he said. I recorded everything in my head. So it's made that statement clearly. So on the condition of what triggered it had nothing to do with the apostle.
The apostle.
That is he and some Kotokoli guy.
Okay.
Whoever that Kotokoli guy is, we don't know who that is.
Okay.
So that's who we are trying to find now. Because like, who's that guy? Who created that?
Fine X. Fine X.
Is that when they set here, Jano? Because only beef no, or no, so that's a separate beef. So that's separate. Now, when it comes to the Apostle Daniel J, which that person as well, or no Senekasano, a very different language. This is what was happening. Or no mono, or money, guy be almost UTI Dawa.
Oh, yes.
Only Abraham. They go to a place called Lizzie Media, Liz Media,
for religious debate.
And no more debate. And to more debate to more to meet so much now. Now we deal with them. Now we deal with them. Now wait to me for your animal. Wait. So it's a thing that they do. When they are done, then they will now go on their platform and then be mentioning each other's names. So who can way wrong? Who can way say? So they insult each other. They say fire for fire.
Yeah.
So now mood your muhuko. So it's a thing between them. So it's a debate community that they fight against each other. No. The how they call it, the apologetic face of Christianity and Muslim no more all come to even the other guy, the UTI guy, ultimate DD Christopher them some of the videos that he can, the things he can say, if you hear you be like ultimate being on the case obiodi yesu Christianity Christopher you know more we are saying now they are stupid. You have to be stupid. As I say, Jimmy for be stupid before you become a Christian.
Why?
It's word for word. It's exact statement.
Why?
So I know him say obe two me video kai when the World Cup when I was speaking about the World Cup now me see Croatia match 1-0 no assist no this guy took a video came and I say still, I think he didn't watch the video that said the things have changed.
Yeah.
And now find me video and say, Marka Professor Nambemo. One name the okay or say Professor Namakano say baby and I send your Bible no so kind in your maniama. Nanka I saw moon to my bono munkumi. Bagana mra and I prevented that kind of thing. But if with that ganamra anka I saw moon tuma, they should stone me to death. That's basically words coming out of his mouth, right? A lot of people saw this, they came to me, but I was like, me, those things I don't want to bother about it. This religious thing, don't put it in police and law. Because I may change my binds and there'll be a share problem. So I don't like that kind of situation. I just like to stay away from it. So I think it's a thing that they already do because the guy only me free Adamu.
Yeah.
But if I play the video for you, the things he was saying, he was inciting people that I deserve to be stoned to death. That's basically what he's telling them about.
Oh no, UT that one. No.
Yes, that's that guy. So also like what can I do?
Yes.
Basically saying that like they literally took the videos and came to me like not the one that was like well it's not, I mean I don't like those things at all. Man, I like to stay away from the where debate most debate or cause she apologetic for no we are not going to get involved in that. We also have our lane that we are playing. So at the end of the day, when I saw that, I realized
yeah.
So I was like, so this is a war between that two people that they do their debate. Well, where ye cause a Christo before you say, well, can say yes, or it's a drunkard, or say any mammy fornicators, and I have the videos actually there. So they said, they also so Kansaniaman like this a thing they do. They all speak like ill against each other, and that's one thing that has to be stopped.
Yes,
at once.
Yes,
at once. So if my problem is if they have arrested the apostle, the apostle's beef is with that UTI.
Okay,
it had
and no
yet the imam.
Sheikh Masood, no.
So yes, so whatever the Sheikh's problem is was with
Kotokolini, no.
Kotokolini. Kotokoli, yes, that they're actually fighting. So they should focus on that their fight between the Sheikh and the Kotokoli man.
Okay.
That one, they should find the Kotokoli man and create that peace there. The apostle side is with UTI. So if they arrest the apostle, they have to arrest the other guy and then let them create peace. Because if they don't want the two of them, then both of them are fighting and using these words against each other. Unim says I no can then mini platform to incite these Muslims against me.
Yes.
Trust me, I'm very close to almost all the top Muslims here. Imams, for craft they want to pray for me because I have a unique gift. And could you believe, say, when he did that in my comment section, I can actually send you screenshots of it. Also no be abedi matter fake prophet, fake pastor, 419 scammer. Muhammad, Ibrahim, I say it just raised them to come after you.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't have problem with this people.
You don't even know him.
So all of them were like, Then I said, these people, I'm like, yeah, debate for y'all. They just follow those people and they do that. So I was like, let's not focus and give them that kind of attention, because they fight that fight in that their small circles, and let them stay there and fight, because it really incited quite a lot of people. And if you see them, they are those people, but we don't make it a big deal. So these are the award. If they have got the apostle, that boy needs to also sit down there. The two of them has to be brought together, and they have to tell them, say, who they will, where Muhammad is going, Fanoko. Who they will Jesus kwa Fanoko. And yet, where because where you say Debbie, take your own and go.
Simple.
No be asundwe enka and you're quiet, so that there will be peace in the country. Because we don't want any chaos and confusion. At the end of the day, because I received the mail. You don't say, I want to say me connections kakra international world. You know? Once the pastor was arrested, omuhu say police for the message and the call that came afterwards was like, the people that were arrested were not actually in uniform. They're not the police, right? Who are they? Are they Islamic terrorists or whatever? Because the person was they were trying to break down what's going on there. So no more bizarre, that kind of thing. Say, how can they put him in handcuff? They have not having badges, no uniform. What's going on there? And then one person has assaulted him. So they asked me, am I safe? If I'm not safe, take this contact number, move out of your location to this location for protection. Immediately. In that angle, no, I escalated through Trump government. Say Muslim for Achi suffer. That's the image in the international world. Oh, but that's horrible. That BBC, CNN, almost over for Omodimano. Tan. No more trouble on my website. Say, oh, Bagana, there's Islamic and Christian chaos, religious war here. And see a po. Nothing region battle no cry. American website enti one share na dia na kodani image obi to kwan because to come omu chicha mo for omu say walk but not like we actually try to them that no I'm fine. This is not an issue where debate for more debate other than that somebody was threatening someone. That's why this is about. It's not really anything. We Ghanaians, we are not like that to try to adjust that angle, because they really escalated it in their head. Of Africa,
of course.
And then I kind of typical tree, no more escalating. So I was really careful with that. So I was like, wow. And I know my dream, but I said, hey. If we are not careful, we are sending a bad image across the world. And that's not a fair thing. So me, what I want to say now is, let's bring peace together. Let the cross and the crescent meet, and let there be peace for God and for country.
Amen.
Because they're very, very soon, as I speak to you right now, there is an alien technology that is popping out there. They're about to introduce an alien called Maria. They will say they have met an alien, a demonic entity, introduced to the world. Once this thing is introduced, trust me, you will not be worried about fighting a Christian or a Christian worried about fighting a Muslim. Both of us cannot even remove our Bible. So instead of us to be together, because the Bible said, let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds as bound with them, and them that suffer adversity, even as yourselves also in their body. Which means the Bible said, the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, the leper shall lie down with the kid, the young lion and the fatling together, and a little child shall lead them. He said, the wolf and the bear shall feed, and their young one shall lie down together. He said, the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand in the cockatrice den. One name asp is an asp is an Egyptian cobra. And I say a suckling child shall put his hand in that hole. And the Bible said they shall not hurt nor destroy, which means a bedroom baby in religious debate and everything. But that should not lead to threats. That should not lead to war. That should not lead to battle. Temper with something. Somebody will see something you don't like, but then that should not go beyond that, because the wolf has to dwell with the lamb, so that their young ones shall lie down together. As I say, peace to come within this angle, because you say a Muslim, now you say, well, you need Ghana Muslim, you need Muslim for Ghana, and I need Christo for Ghana. We have Ghana, one Ghana. So if we can come together, we can do the right thing. And then I am very happy that Minister see Omun everybody that gave that chance, because that man that went in there to go and slap him from the back has no right. Yeah, he has no right. I mean, when I saw it, I said once I saw him, I don't even bother. I call everybody that matter in this country, the people that can make them arrest him. I call them early in the morning. That's why I posted around 7 a.m.
Wow.
So now my trust about 7. Sorry.
Yes.
So by the time I'm room they should have done something about it. We shouldn't waste time. And it was done. Quick. We'll be able to execute. The right thing has to be that Obi called beyond imagination. It has to be controlled.
Exactly.
So that we don't enter into a place. Because people for Christopher, they are one. Yeah, one. You can't once and part. Like, we protect each other. We are friends. We live in the same zone.
Now, so Baba, so we are Christian, we are Muslim.
We are Muslim.
But we are always
talking about born again.
Yeah, program
because that's how we are.
Yeah,
we were doing our thing. So and there's no war between us. It is the cross and the Christian together. Because at one point in time, you will need the cross and the Christian to come together to deal with the real matters that are really rising in the world. And this is not the time. People for say, and we cannot incite that level of violence. Aside the peace that we have to create, the arrest of the apostle, I will state it very clearly based on my perspective of what I know, is that the video evidence from the imam, the sheikh, it has nothing to do with the apostle. So if the arresting apostle for the sheikh's inciting is entirely out of the bounds, it's wrong. It's not even part of it, because there are two different cases altogether. That case is him and UTI Dawa and that their zone. That's apostle. They do debate. They sit together in front of each other and they fight that fight. It's normal. They've been doing it since. The sheikh's own is with some Kotokoli man.
All right.
That one is also different. But aside those two, they should come together and make that peace. And I thank God they've arrested the guy. And then there's peace. And then now the apostle they should let him go and sleep. And now he has to go home and sleep.
There are two things I'm on for Ekapa. First of all, people are saying there should be some kind of laws in Ghana about stop this religious debate once and for all. So you Christian now say Christo, go out, you can go to the street, preach your God, and that's all. Say Kremoninie, Christonie, now you the microphone as you be any debate, almost say Ghana.
A creative problem.
Yes,
it causes a lot of problems. So in your own kind of preacher, now I preach you now I call baby. Now way for no dear. I'm for the moment was I be left nobody did not with you.
Common sense for
background that is now for the Obia the mom. So people for the mom right now move back with the mom were left. So but what I believe is you see, religious debate, decision that was made to arrest the apostle on the basis of unrest, if it has to do with the sheikh, is out of bounds. But what I would say is that, say, a banner within that jurisdiction, say, because I heard that he was arrested. The main thing that the police posted is that he was arrested for speaking derogatory statements against the prophet Muhammad. Good. Well, I can say almost a prophet, no crown or the assembly. Exactly. So that is actually blasphemy. So he's being arrested on the basis of blasphemy, and because that is not in our law. So that's what actually blows my mind a bit. So, but then in the issue of creating public peace, which means if you want to do that, there's another guy there. That's there is counter by the two of them UTI So if they don't solve the problem between that two of them, that thing will never end. But that imam no a different story. They have not solved the problem. They are looking at the wrong place. They should bring that guy, sit the two of them together. If they want to cancel, they have to cancel, because there's no debate anywhere except the two of these people.
But who said imam the amount watching incited the public
yes,
also already Papa was already mama you want be say you about the sea.
Yes.
Imagine say Boko Haram ni on Nigeria no ati say a Christopher Nkremofo nya small issue. Na omo trooping in. Na fe omo na shase diboni kunkuma Christopher Papa dey na be ho Ghana ha.
It becomes a big problem.
Yes, once na penalty fi akwana mframa de no ntu onu mu pese obedi boni dada. Na ya ma ho.
now pushing people to go and kill him and go to heaven.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Or they are marching there.
Our police for no.
Our police for Imam no.
I'm investigation.
Okay. And there's someone who pound.
I want you to be Obi Biara or Beya Sad in the
they shouldn't play that game because we trial or watch him. Even Nigeria, somebody made that statement. They have arrested him too. Because we can't allow that thing where you tell people to go and kill somebody because of debate. I don't know. We are too peaceful. We are an example to the world. So why would we be doing that? And they say, no, dear. What I would say is, if they will call the two of those, because no social media trend pass, UTI and then the apostle, way pass.
Yes, stop debating.
No more for Monsieur says a debate never create we are. Or moon tremo, or quack preach you Christ, also preach you Christ. Obey our debate now, obey my old diamond, meeting or any other thing like that. Other than that, because if they have a law for that, fine. If they don't, then it means that there is in both religions there is nothing stopping each other from coming to teach their text that says
nothing.
Because every time sheikh no or see or no or try Islam from church, then immediately who say chief imam
office
Latino out because the papa say yanko ku obi no Islam from church pa dani Islam follow to something else.
Islam quickly
that chief imam made that movement because we are proving who say that's not what is being taught. Because it will not train and
in Islam, the Quran says categorically say when someone kills, the person must be killed.
Islam
is nowhere in the Quran.
Yes.
Baba be a Quran say obi kuma nti asa the Bible ka say the otwen krante no.
One krante no.
Eno an bi na Quran mu. But on ka say odi Muhammad komsheni Muhammad atama yenkumu is no.
That's it. So I think they have to learn a lesson. They have to gather all these debates people, make them learn their lessons that they have to learn. Because if some person won't solve here, they should solve it well.
That's it.
And then secondly, for them to what I hated the most, the Akuma that as for me, the man that they once they slapped the guy, I sent his video to everybody that mattered in the car. I told them that sorry, Abu Anopa, Omuye will be far there quickly. Because the problem is that Omuntimi Chubi, now a police custody, now Marco Tran Wesha, now we live video, now more happy. The Muslim youth community, no, what are you trying to do? Because on him said that image for tells us some image one Arab who call we no much amount for no more to live video no more that's very dangerous precedent.
Very dangerous.
They are trying to cause who that image, and that's the image that scarred in many people's heads. That is how come misinformation travel fast to America very quick. And that's not a joke. Now America feel allow some professor almost at all it's not a joke. Exactly.
Anyway, Papa, let's move from there now.
Surely.
Yeah, other matters. Now saying last week more and yeah Papa General Mosquito.
Yeah.
Aseidu Nketia. Ebe kasa ye na ne nkasa ye mu no. Say bebre na kura bo wudin wo comment na se.
Say me
General say nsem bi wo ho a asofo ni bi kan o radio so commissioner de no
right
or say enye no kure na on I mean you heard it
I actually heard it
then I walk afa General Mosquito nsem no
basically one kasa enye no kure or no or play political structure so yeah I think he has played it very well. He's playing a very good political game. So I mean politics they say normally they play that political game and everything. It has nothing to do with the details of the matter. Social media there I always believe so also me tia no niama koso we in tokwaye koso ni niama no physically no you are not seeing me doing anything but behind the closed doors no we are running the things to further the right things will go well. The same applies to general situation. Wabe can be or can be and it has to do with the third term agenda. We're breaking it down, we're explaining the point. In the point, what the prophecy abim about Beka, one cast a prophecy in your crowd, or the intuit be to honor or send this signal be that many people did not catch, but we're sending message not across. The message is very clear. Everybody had it. It really has nothing to do with me. And See, so no, your baby, I share daily and your so we will be dealing our matters there too as well. But to the public, what I'll basically say about General is say it's a simple thing while making very unique statements, which are very good, and it's not really because I can't even tell you your secrets. We know exactly what we're doing. Yeah, but me and him, we don't have any problem.
Okay.
Like me and him, me and him.
It will own him personally.
Oh, very very well.
Okay.
Me and him, we met long time ago, so it's not long time ago. So it's not a thing that we have a problem. There is a point he's driving, so it really has nothing to do. So because when General Kasorina or Tia Prophet, no, they don't. That's not what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's sending something. Go and watch the video back again. Okay. You understand the main aim was specific direction.
Okay.
He's following a line. Okay. He has nothing to do with me. So ono kwa wati se ne dia ban komhwe mu. Na say ne na nipa ne say na eba ne say na ko see. And then he took it from me somewhere else. Okay. So focus on where he's going, not me. Because my prophecy, I am a messenger. I am not the message. Okay. So it's a very different thing. But me and him there, we are fine.
Good.
No, we are fine. We are not fine like Obi Aminim or T baby or T Abaimo. We are fine. Like we are fine. We know each other fine. When we meet today, we will even do more meeting. We have more things to do. So don't worry. As for that one, more be alarmed.
Okay. That's good. Oh, Bibi Apese Oche Yadunisi. So anything you want to tell us, Bibi Kokobobi Apese or the Magana for what is coming?
Yes, there is a lot of things coming. A whole lot of things coming. Let me break it down to you.
Good.
On him say, rising, we are seeing right now. No? It is a catalyst that cancels something that is going to happen in a couple of weeks. 1 week, 2 days from now.
Rising, me.
Niama bia na ekwa si. Nyankopon akebe ni down. That is what we are seeing right now. That's what we are seeing. We've been praying about something that has been averted. That's why you're seeing this moment as we are in.
Which moment?
I won't say all this. It is a catalyst to something that was supposed to happen. Okay. And because that catalyst was set, that when these things shake and it happens this way, and there is a little instability, uncertainty within the country that can be controlled, that will keep that thing. Because I told you, people say during the run of the country, some people will try to attempt the government, and when they try it, they will fail. But in order to erase it entirely, there were certain hits that has to follow, and these are some of the hits that is hitting and then building upon. So that is the thing. So it was arranged for this month, but it has been shut down. Once I saw the catalyst and the rise, I said, okay, that's when I got involved. That's why I wanted them to hold the edges together quickly and handle it peacefully. When people are angry, you have to be aware. Because when people are angry, that's when they ignore people when they are doing wrong things. That's why we are controlling the show. Because now this is the catalyst. It has been hit. Now we are under control. We have defeated the oppression.
Number one. Yanko 2.
Yes, so I have about 7 things to break down to.
Let's go.
So today I came with a lot. Actually, I came with a whole lot.
Flow.
So prepare yourself. Let us move. Somewhere ready.
Yeah, ready, man. Let's flow.
A lot of deep things are about to take place, and it's going to really shock a lot of people. Number 2, which I want to hit very quick, and then we handle that matter.
Good.
I told you vividly the last time that we should be aware that there is an operation that is ongoing, because I saw this same August disaster that we saw the last time. I saw an operation that was happening like that. Minister of State left home, went pick up those road people, not Abuja Dabi. We are narrowing it down. And I said, Ojinona car is upside down. It's a whole lot of mess on the middle of the road. Convoy destroyed. There is pickup that has entered into it. So that's the operation that we are dealing with. There are 2 people that hit the road, and there is a spiritual arrangement that has to be dealt with immediate effect. That is what we have begun to operate in as the Lord lives. So that one is imminent in time. We need to shut it down right now, because if we don't shut it down now, we are going to have a new minister. Anytime I thought there's a minister about to go, there has to be somebody in an agency that has to go. You heard it recently that a deputy CEO for MPA is gone. Yes, that's it. When death is coming, it rings a bell. Son CSU Kwanes Wansa. Sound for being CSU. So there should be 3 or 4 of them. Somebody important to prepare the playing field so the rest will come. So that's it. Me, my work here is not to tell you that something is going to happen, then we will fear. I'm telling you that what is going to happen is this, and this is how we are dealing with it and how we are going to deal with it, because now I have identified the person. Now that I have identified the person, that's why I cannot mention the person to you. We are going to deal with that matter. Don't worry, I can reach the person easily. But because I have said it earlier, because I didn't know the person, now that I have known the person, I am saying it again so that nobody will be panicking. Because at the end of the day, you will see that nothing from the thing will happen, but the person will be standing there in real life, unaffected. So we'll watch the show. Okay, let's put that one aside. My only problem is that it does not skip. That is a very tricky thing. I agree with it, so I know what it is. It's a very tricky thing that they can always skip from the person into a family member, specific one, wife. So we have to be aware. So that one, we are going to really deal with it to the maximum. The third critical thing that I need us to pay attention to in the main foundation is that there is a discovery that is coming to hit the country. The discovery has to do with the minerals that is about to be brought forth. So I told you, there's a mineral in Bono Ahafo, the central part of Ghana, that there's going to be a developing mineral within that angle. Once they open the mineral line, it is going to give us an opportunity of about $19 trillion. $19 trillion. But spiritually, when I looked forward and I looked at 17 years from now. When I looked, I beheld very, very strange things. And the strange things I beheld is that I saw people that were wearing different uniform, different armored cars and everything from a different country on that lane. And also I was wondering, why is it that foreigners now light green this thing with a badge with a green cap. As a South Africa for be almost police for as a green light green be. They are lined up there around those mineral areas, you know. And that says it's all battle within that angle. So I saw an exchange between government and that people are ever ending up in court where they are charging billions of dollars. Our government so we have to be aware of that. There is an operation that we need to deal with swiftly. If we don't deal with it, we will be under a lot of pressure, so that the government does not enter into any terrible cost. That's it. Now let's scrap that operation and then leave the line to certainty. Let's come to politics. There is something I want to deal with immediately. Immediately now, by the grace of God. The primaries of NDC, I want to throw it forward immediately for you. Let me give you on the structure of who becomes the next president and who becomes the next flag bearer. I'm going to give you the line of operation. I've explained to you that I saw Joshua Alabi. I saw Aseidu Nketia, General Aseidu Nketia, the one that you people are saying me and him are fighting, but we are fine. So we are wondering which is fighting. Because my professor, he comes to explain my prophecy. That's how the operation is. Operation. If you don't understand it, you won't understand the whole thing. It's too late. Then the next one, which is the third one, the one carrying the umbrella is Atufosin. I want to say this. Atufosin is the one with the umbrella. Do you understand the umbrella? Today, let me now break it down. Nobody has ever understood it. The umbrella is the country, the NDC government. The government is being carried by two forces, the one that covers them from the storm. If he lets go of the umbrella, there is trouble in the NDC for 2028. But there's a 16-year pattern that they have to follow. So the umbrella will be held by our two forces.
A hono, what does it mean? Oh, who do umbrella necessary? Obey leader.
Kita krono. And yes, a crora or kita krono.
Okay.
Now, and yes, a president. But kita krono.
Okay.
You watch it like a movie. As the Lord lives. Wow. Now, once that context is cleared within the two, you will see the battle more within Joshua Alabi and General. These are where the contention is. The battle for who becomes the next flag bearer.
And what happens to Julius Debra?
Julius Debra will not become the flag bearer of NDC. Yes. The vice president, her ladyship or her excellency, that's what they say.
Yeah, excellence.
She will not become the flag bearer of NDC.
Yeah, vice president. So
yes, on can be. Okay. So all travel to the cross at
they are not part. Okay.
As the Lord lives, the future is already set. They are not a part. So if somebody is telling you, you'll be a man for hope. No man must don't waste your energy. Just focus on the plan, because you are not part of the show, so that you can move forward. Don't leave your office, do the job you are doing, and forget about presidential this thing, and let the work so that the country will be there. Because I told you one thing, if the umbrella is left, there won't be an election for you to go and win. Do you get a picture? There won't be an election for you to go and win.
I get it.
So that should be very clear. Everything is set. Now I will reinstate the structure. It is 53% for NDC. It is 44%. As I sat down here on this very day, I don't know what date it is.
Today is 13th August.
13th August.
Yeah, 13th August.
It is 53 NDC. NDC 53. NDC, as I speak to you, they are controlling in time. I am watching it like a movie. 10 regions. Western region will be gone. Western region will be gone. So 10 regions. They will control 10 regions in a very, very deep manner. So NDC, 10 regions, as I am seeing it in time. I am breaking it down to you ahead of time, so everybody will be aware of the whole thing that is going on. So NDC, 10 regions, and in that angle is 53%, 44%. Baumia will take the 44%, and I told you in 2032 Baumia will sit under a lowly tree, because the NP people will go and rally in his house and in front of his gate that they should quit. The party is not for his father, it's not his own. They should allow another person to come and try. So they will begin to say, what if Kennedy Japan will try and come and try and do something? But by the time they are pushing the Kennedy Japan agenda, Kennedy Japan was not strong enough to contest for that time, because he was not even capable at all. He had given up. He was not even strong physically. He was dealing with it because his age has caught up to him. He was not strong physically to even go and do campaign. So that one
off.
Let's put that one aside. Good. Now, Afenyo marking.
Okay.
It will shock you.
The minority leader at the moment.
The minority leader at the moment. And when people are doing politics, they say micro minority.
Micro.
I know the the micro minority. Afenyo marking. Remember this name very well. Afenyo marking, the leader of the micro minority. The star of becoming a president has fallen on him. It's not on the head of Baumia, it's on Afenyo marking. But he will not go the 2028. He will not be able to go to even the 2032 until the people send the letters. That is when they will start carrying him to the top. So Afenyo marking. It's about to make money. That's how he started the ambition. So don't worry, I've already seen his future. He is the one that is moving a pattern in time. That is very strange in the timeline. So let's observe it. Now you want to know the catalyst of that operation. The catalyst of that operation is that as we sit down here right now, there will be a very clear operation. You see where they are sitting down there? By the time they go to the election, they will not have one of their members of parliament with them to go to the election. But when they come back after that situation, there's a situation that will happen. He will have a battle with some operations in the party. You will see it, physical battle. So it's a banter. When he's done with the fight within his own party, that is when. So when you see that happening, just know,
Prof. Kaya
is going. Exactly. Now, a lot of people ask me about wound to me. I told you Jesus died on the first day, second day, third day, and then he resurrected. That one, you people should keep it to yourself as the Lord lives. The timeline is ripe, and as I can tell you, it is very beautiful. Now let me add 2 more things to it. Then I give you a crypto. I want to give you a crypto coin today. They should pay attention, so you don't rush and carry wrong. They say, please clip the thing right. Don't leave the main source from the thing. If you leave the main source, the people go and buy the coin without the information that I said before. They were the catalyst. They should follow it. They should follow it. Yes. So in this August, coins are going to begin to rise. So those that are running crypto, they are going to begin to notice that things are shifting. But this is the chance for this. Once you miss August, the rest is making money season. So I said the law and the prophets were until John. So the crypto buying was until August. When you are not done buying, find somewhere and sleep. Because you are not part of the next millionaires. The crypto buyers were until August. And from that, the millionaires were made. So let's pick up that angle. And then let's advance further. Now, the next operation we want to pay attention to, which is very critical, as the Lord lives by the grace of God, is when we enter into the international world as well. Donald J. Trump, my man.
Your friend.
Yes, Donald J. Trump. I told you there's going to be a catalyst that will settle the matter of the war. The war goes on very long. But I am seeing in the realm of the spirit that there is going to be a break within the war. The break will last up to 2 months, about 16 days. Then it will crash again. The 2 months, 16 days was the opening that gave the crypto opening. Remember, I am giving you catalysts that are very critical. Within that 2 months, 16 days operation, which is going to start whilst we are ending this month, you will notice that they will try to assassinate the president again. This time it will be with a enemy flying UAV or this your friend saying that drone. They will tell you a drone has fallen down close to Trump this thing. You know, they have a way of closely covering up this story so that they look powerful. Me cannot bluff cry. Powerful. So that will be answer will be one I don't want to be the fame. Yes, and to be whom say a boom it's on the ground. So an enemy drone will fly in there and then it will be dealt with close to where presidential operations are. The president will be doing something somewhere and that thing will be dealt with. Once that thing is dealt with, just know that in some few days there will be a lot of operation that ends certain things, breaking and peace. Then they initiate, so that front of the war will leave American operation and then face Israel directly. That's what I told you. Israel will be half gone. The main targets, because I saw bombs hitting temples, major places where we go for Israel prayer, the Wailing Wall. All those places were being hit. So
I feel way more now.
Come again?
I feel way more.
Oh, this is where the war is going to be tough. Once 2 months time, almost 16 days. Once they crack the peace and the breaking happens, that's when the expansion begins. The bombs were flying like it's like they are dreaming. It was just fine. So I told you this war. I told you this war somewhere 2020 during COVID-19. That war be by Russia when if there's going to Ukraine to beat you or tell me and Nepal. Because oh, and a prophet talking about war. No. When I was speaking about the war that time, America Krana was a good year for me the Middle East. Oh yeah, now dream Pose is looking at the Middle East. It was a dry zone. I told them who will be assassinated and everything, how the war will even begin. So I'm continuing the story. I've begun from somewhere. I'm continuing it for you so that you can follow the trajectory and the chronology of the whole thing. So now, Drew Honum, so it's going to be a tough battle. That's when they go after the big things. And then now, once they begin the big things, I saw people from Qatar, hey, with ships entering into Iran. So Qatar is going to, the bombs that were loading into Qatar were not jokes, because they were using ground invasion with Qatar and those people. to enter to fight Iranians on some islands they were fighting over, which I spoke about this thing that they will fight over some reserve before they are even starting that journey. They will do that operation, so they will start dealing the Middle East. So those in the Middle East, Qatar, Dubai, Jordan, those places, be aware, because schools are going to be burnt. I see children are crying. Things are going to be dealt with. So let us be aware of that operation. Just be careful, know your step-by-step operation, and then we take it from there. Okay. Now, the next one I will put across before I give you the coin. Let me see this one. This one is to clear the atmosphere small for us. Namu humi kakra. Yeah. Namu ninji. Okay. Humi kakra. Now, there is something that is happening in Ghana that is going to change the face of the situation. Okay. When I made that prophecy many years ago, a lot of people they couldn't believe it. But I told you that I was flying in the air. I looked at Ghana, I saw skyscrapers, I saw long roads, and I saw railway systems that crosses through the whole country from head to toe. And when I saw it, I saw people moving goods and services from one point to the other. I saw Mudi to me free, any zone to any zone, without stress at all, because the paths were open. And today they are building the express route. Yeah. It's like a dream. We're watching this as a reality. The problem I was having in time is that when I descended and I was looking at the stores and the communication, I realized that everybody that was dealing with everything were Chinese people. They are taking over every part of the country. So I want to make it clear that every decision that we're making, we need to look at our back. Let's go, but then let's form clauses that protects us, because Accra, you see the Accra Central here. Some lines are here that will be entirely engulfed. There will be festival by a lot of, there will be Chinese dominance in our country. We have to be aware of that. They will take over your malls, they'll take over everything will be gone. So we have to be aware of that. As we take our steps, we organize the step whilst we take it carefully, because there's opportunity coming. And when the opportunity was coming, I don't want, whilst we are winning, there is somebody we have to fight to kick out again, like colonization. There is opportunity coming to the country. So what I would tell the government to do, they should not be selling gold. They should go and start mining in locations, because there is not just gold, oil showing up in this country. Okay. And it will surprise everybody. There will be a little earth tremor, like an earthquake kind of situation. When the earth is not the one that breaks building down, no, there's little shaking. So you hear that, the earth was whatever normal level. It's an activation. Once you see that catalyst, note that they will begin to discover oil. That's oil popping out of our soil. It's surfacing. It has reached a percentage of a level. I was observing it through time for so many years. Wow. Now it's about to pop out. Once it pops out, be ready to move in. So those that want to deal with that business, gather your money. Okay. That's why I told you, a barley of flour for a shekel, 2 barrels for a shekel. But we in Ghana, it will not last in this country. Whilst other countries are crying for oil, we are controlling the oil. Amen. That's why our refinery is set. Amen. And we go forward. Prepare yourself for a greater country and a greater financial operation. And the crypto we finalize with is called Avalanche, AVAX. Yeah, go and buy it. In a couple of moments, it's going to start falling. When it starts falling, ladies and gentlemen, it is your opportunity. It is a 4-year project. So you just need $100 for a 4-year project. As the Lord lives.
AVEX.
That's how we are making young millionaires in this country. So that's it.
Amen. Amen. And then Papa, that's it.
Surely.
And then what can send Papa? And now all the December you brought.
Yeah, I wrote them down, so I even forgot about 2.
Oh yeah. And I like the part now. Said the old church, religious issues, tension, no. Nyame moa ye na bibia enye kama. Me sure say baby afenyo markets will be a the niaje a wosresre. Say that no bride because waka say he's about to start making money.
Yeah.
And sika so beba. Sika na ban so na ebema na hu ni say no ade ne metimi adi post no.
Exactly.
Nyame mani nyina the positive nyina nyame mani mrem. Na the negative no erade hu ye mobo wom.
As the Lord lives.
Amen. Ochina sorry ho.
Yeah, sorry we're watching. Tomorrow we're having an all night, a prophetic all night. As you all know how we do it, it's a prophetic all night at Prophetic Life Embassy, our mighty operation. So we are starting at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to be exact, at Prophetic Life Embassy. The location is at Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction, right after Valley View University. Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. So Oyibi, the township of Oyibi, just in that angle. Once you get to the township of Oyibi, just ask for Prayer Camp Junction and you will get there. On both, you can just search for Prophetic Life Embassy Oyibi. Google map Prophetic Life Embassy Oyibi. Once you search for Prophetic Life Embassy Oyibi, you will be led there, and it's a very beautiful place. It's a big place actually. So when you get there, you just know that's the church. It's sitting down there looking at you, very brilliant and very beautiful. So when you get there, you can be able to get in there. We're starting at 9, and our phone numbers are 026 22 36 360. 026 22 36 360. And the next one is 0256 290 320. 0256 290 320. Prophetic Life Embassy, a prophetic all night. That is on the Friday. Friday is a family service. So when you come, we are going deeper into backgrounds. We are dealing with things that are hidden from your carnal eyes, so that we can be able to get to the bottom of this matter. As the Lord lives, let's solve problems and then let people be blessed. So as my last message is, Islam and Christianity, we are all one people. We are in one country. There is no Muslim Ghana and
no
Christian Ghana. It's one Ghana.
That's right.
Love your country, and if you want to argue about your religious, they argue about it peacefully, and let everybody be at peace as the Lord lives.
Before I call Bim for no the abase Nansen Abruchire Shosa omoye no Shatawale mo de Shatter Fest omo cancel ya nyama so because of one or two security issues poppy up the amaso and Scotland. So Stoneboy ne akwaboamo ekoho eno so show no omo cancel ya nyama so and na no samini so both party eno so omo cancel ya nyama so say Beam concert baso 15th eti aka 2 days pe na no so baso eti Beam for say musa say wiemu ti semo na no so because
no, I actually deal with him small, so money worry is done.
Okay,
that one we'll even talk about it maybe today.
Okay,
so it will be done.
Okay,
they can relax themselves.
Beam there,
Beam, they can relax. They can relax themselves. So more worry crowd. They shouldn't shake their head. I told you that. Shatter will resurrect the dead.
Yes.
But Beam will go ahead of him. There is success coming for the two of them international, I told you.
Yeah.
But Beam will be the first. That's why Shatter's big show did not come on. So that he will come back. You can't breach the pattern of the prophecy. So the show has to first die. Die, and then he has to resurrect the dead. So I told you to pay attention. He will resurrect the dead. So people say, "Oh, I show now, and I read there, and I'm off and I told you he will resurrect the dead. They will go and resurrect what the dead. That which is dead, they will bring it back to life. And I told you that it is Beam that will take the lead to set the record. Then he will follow. So the one that's supposed to lead, the other guy cannot lead him. You know what I say? So a timeline be I set it up. Once I saw the catalyst, I just told them, you see, I told you Shatter will resurrect. So that's the beginning. It has to first die. The Bible said that unless a grain of corn falls to the ground and dies, it can never rise. So that's it. So the two of them, they should cool their hearts down. What is coming is massive, but Stone is going to execute this one mightily.
Let's say ya Shatawale no de no a fan say ambaso no enu gina homa dead no it is Stoneboy no ko pevu we no ko bie kwan no na fe Shatter san ko no
will resurrect the dead. So it's going to, I told you Shatter will break the news. He will shake the foundation.
Amen.
So that is 10. This one had to go first in time. Then he will come and clear the playing field.
Amen.
So that's it. So Stone is going to break pattern. Oh, you hear it everywhere. It will shake the whole foundation. It will hit places you don't even expect it to hit. And then Shatter will come after. And then they are going to preach. Now listen to me. In the next year, there is going to be a situation of Stoneboy Shatawale, which is in the music industry. Not that they are fighting. They are going to take over all the young musicians. But now I say all of a sudden the young musicians just went down. And then the 2020, 2000 and this thing Shatawale Stoneboy story will rise up again, and then they'll begin to feature people. And then they'll begin to bring artists into the country, even ending of this year and next year. Won't be that. They will really change a lot.
Amen.
So instead of people fighting, cool down.
Amen. Bim. And a pa. O come back, no come back when you say. You try one by a bar, show no better.